Okay, listen to this. Galatians 5:17. The flesh lusts against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary to one another, so that you do not do the things that you wish. This is something that I think a lot of people overlook. This reality that our flesh, literally our physical being, has a set of desires that go against the Spirit of God and go against our what we should be doing, the righteousness and everything else. And, this is one thing, we're always talking about spiritual warfare. This is one of the battlefields of spiritual warfare that a lot of people, I think, completely forget exists at times. And honestly, there's a lot of people that just aren't even fighting in this front. They're not engaged here. They're not picking up their cross and denying themselves, right? And Jesus told us we need to do this. Now, if you're a believer and you're struggling, this is part of the issue, right? Because your flesh desires sin. It's what's happening there. And if you feel like you are, got these two sides of you, the part that wants to do the right thing and the part that wants, that's hungry for sin and everything else, this is exactly what this is talking about. If you read through Romans chapter 7, you see the same thing expressed in a different way, but it talks about, not doing the thing that you want to do and doing the thing you don't want to do, all of that. And so here we see this. Now, before this verse, the Apostle Paul makes a statement about this. He says, I say then, walk in the Spirit, and you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. This is the important part. This is what I think so often is missed. When we're walking in the Spirit, when we're living according to God's word, when we're honoring Him and we put Him first, we're not going to fulfill the lusts of the flesh because they're contrary. Just like when he says what he says in verse 17, the flesh lusts against the Spirit and the Spirit against the flesh, the two are contrary. He's saying that to explain why walking in the Spirit keeps you from doing sinful fleshly things. He's explaining the fact that when you're walking in the Spirit, you're walking away from the flesh. And I think sometimes when we read these words, walk in the Spirit, it seems so mystical, right? What is this talking about? But it really is talking about walking in a way that you have a clean conscience before God. Not giving in to the flesh, but actually putting God first in your life and living your life in a way that at the end of the day, you could say, okay, Lord, I did this, as much as I could. Of course, we're not perfect. We're never going to say, I did it perfectly today. We're not going to do that. But at the end of the day, I don't look back with regret saying, oh, I should have never done that. I should have never done that. I should have never done that. It's taking your day, taking all that you're going to do and honoring God with it and living for Him and glorifying Him in the minutes that you have and the days that you have. And this is important that we just understand this battle exists. It's important that we understand that we need to actually be fighting in this battle. We need to be prepared, just like we anticipate that there's going to be trouble in this world, just like we anticipate that our enemy is going to attack us. We need to anticipate waking up and walking in the Spirit every day. And I can tell you, honestly, this is not an easy thing. Or let me say it this way. This is an easy thing to just forget about. But this is critical in really having victory in your life. So I just wanted to talk about it. That's, again, this is Galatians 5, verse 16 and 17. I hope that ministered to you, and I hope you have a great day. Please leave me a comment. Also, like and subscribe as usual, and I'll see you again tomorrow. God bless you.